5 days, 2 cities, and countless unforgettable moments. This is how you can see the best of Turkey in less than a week. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're taking you on a 5-day journey through some of the most iconic and unforgettable places in Turkey. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest travel tips and news. Let's get started. Your first day in Turkey must begin in the historic heart of Istanbul, a city that has been the seat of empires for over 16 centuries. Start with the Hagia Sophia, an architectural wonder that has served as a cathedral, a mosque, and now, once again, a place of worship. It is a place where history feels alive, echoing the stories of emperors, sultans, and pilgrims who have passed through its doors for more than 1,500 years. Just steps away, you'll find the Blue Mosque, or Sultan Ahmed Mosque. Famous for its 6 slender minarets and the mesmerizing blue tiles lining its interior, it remains an active mosque, making it free to visit for all the tourists. From here, wander through the Hippodrome, the ancient Byzantine stadium that was once the social and political center of Constantinople. Today, only fragments remain, but you can still see the Egyptian obelisk and the serpentine column standing where chariots once raced. If you're traveling on a tighter schedule, these 3 sites can easily be covered within half a day. They are all within walking distance of one another, and together they give you a powerful introduction to Istanbul's past. And when you're looking to end the day, opt for the rooftop cafes nearby. It might be a tad bit pricier, but from there, you can sip traditional Turkish tea while gazing out over the domes and minarets of old Istanbul, with the Bosphorus shimmering in the distance. It is the perfect way to reflect on your first day in the city. Your second day in Istanbul begins at the Topkapi Palace, the former residence of Ottoman sultans for nearly 4 centuries. Sprawling over several courtyards, this palace offers a glimpse into the power of one of the greatest empires in history. From the outer terraces, you'll be rewarded with sweeping views of the Bosphorus and the Golden Horn, subtle reminders of why this city was so coveted throughout history. After exploring the palace and taking all the pictures for Instagram, prepare yourself to go into the sea. The Bosphorus cruise is one of the most memorable ways to appreciate the city's unique geography, bridging 2 continents, Europe and Asia. On a budget, you can take a public ferry that follows the same scenic route as the pricier tours. If you'd like a more leisurely experience, opt for a private or semi-private cruise that often includes commentary and refreshments. By late afternoon, shift from Istanbul's imperial past to its lively and modern heart. Head toward Taksim Square, a bustling hub that represents the contemporary face of the city. From here, you can walk down Istiklal Street, a vibrant pedestrian avenue lined with shops, cafes, and talented street performers. If you want to include a bit more into your day, Take a detour into one of the historic passages like Çiçek Pasajı, where you'll find charming restaurants serving mezzes and fresh seafood. Or for a more local vibe, venture into the side streets, where small art galleries and hidden coffee shops offer a quieter escape from the crowds. As evening falls, Istiklal Street transforms with its nightlife. You could end the day at a simple tea house, watching the flow of people under the glow of the street lights, or opt for a rooftop bar overlooking the city skyline. On your third day, you'll leave the bustling streets of Istanbul behind and step into the magical landscapes of Cappadocia. This region, famous for its surreal rock formations and ancient cave dwellings, feels almost like another planet. Start your exploration at the Göreme Open Air Museum, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that serves as a window into Cappadocia's early Christian history. Even if you're traveling on a budget, the entry fee is modest, and the experience of standing inside a centuries-old rock-hewn chapel is unforgettable. From there, make your way to Pasabag, also known as the Monk's Valley. This area is home to Cappadocia's most famous fairy chimneys. In ancient times, hermit monks carved simple dwellings into these formations, seeking solitude and spiritual retreat. For photographers, this is one of the most iconic spots in Cappadocia, especially in the soft light of early morning. In the afternoon, journey underground to Kemakli, one of the largest and most fascinating subterranean cities in the region. Beneath the surface lies a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers spread over multiple levels, once used by early Christians as a refuge during invasions. For budget travelers, a self-guided visit works well. But if you're willing to spend a little extra on a local guide, you'll gain deeper insight into the stories behind each chamber and passageway. You can end your day back in Göreme town, enjoying a traditional clay pot kebab at a local restaurant. Your fourth day in Cappadocia begins before dawn, with one of the most iconic experiences in Turkey, watching the hot air balloons rise over the surreal landscapes at sunrise. It's worth waking up early to witness hundreds of colorful balloons floating silently above the valleys as the first light of day washes the rocks in soft pink and gold. Most travelers say it's the highlight of their trip. After the balloons have landed and the morning calm settles over Cappadocia, continue your day with a hike through the Red and Rose Valleys. These two interconnected valleys are named for the striking hues of their rock formations, which seem to glow at different times of day. The trails here are moderate, winding past hidden churches and quiet viewpoints where you can pause to take in the scenery. From the valleys, make your way to Çavuşin, one of the oldest villages in the region. Once a thriving Greek settlement, it's now a quiet place where time feels slower. The village is known for its rock-cut dwellings and the partially ruined Church of St. John the Baptist, which sits above the town and offers panoramic views of the surrounding countryside. As evening approaches, return to Göreme or Avanos for a cultural experience that connects you to Turkey's spiritual heritage, the whirling dervishes ceremony. Known as the Sema, this ritual is a form of meditation performed by members of the Mevlevi order, founded by the poet Rumi. The ceremony takes place in a serene, almost mystical setting, with live traditional music and dancers in white robes spinning gracefully in a symbolic journey towards spiritual enlightenment. Tickets are moderately priced and can be arranged through local cultural centers. You can end the day with a quiet dinner in town, perhaps at a cave restaurant, where the natural stone walls create a warm and intimate atmosphere. On your final day in Turkey, return to Istanbul to experience a different side of the city, one that blends centuries-old traditions with vibrant local life. Begin at the Grand Bazaar, one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world. With over 4,000 shops spread across a labyrinth of narrow lanes, it can feel overwhelming at first, but that's part of its charm. Here you'll find everything from handcrafted ceramics and textiles to gold jewelry and fragrant spices. Even if you're not planning to shop, simply walking through the bazaar is an experience in itself, with its domed ceilings and the constant hum of bargaining between shopkeepers and visitors. After the lively energy of the Grand Bazaar, head to the Balat district, a historic neighborhood that feels entirely different from the grandeur of Sultanahmet. Once home to a diverse mix of Jewish, Greek, and Armenian communities, Balat is now known for its narrow cobbled streets lined with colorful houses, art studios, and small family-run cafes. This area has a more local, authentic atmosphere compared to the city's main tourist sites. You can spend a leisurely afternoon photographing the pastel-hued facades and pausing at a quiet cafe for a simple but delicious meal. As the day winds down, it's time to treat yourself to one of Turkey's most timeless traditions, the hammam, more commonly called the Turkish bath. Visiting a hammam is a cultural experience that dates back to the Ottoman era. Depending on your preference and budget, you can choose a simple, no-frills public hammam or a more luxurious spa-like version. The experience typically begins with time in a warm marble room to open your pores, followed by a full-body scrub that leaves your skin feeling refreshed and renewed. If you opt for a fancier hammam, you might also enjoy a gentle foam massage and herbal tea afterward. It's the perfect way to unwind and reflect on your journey before heading home. That wraps up our 5-day journey through Turkey. Which of these places would you add to your own trip? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this itinerary helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next travel guide. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one!